Monday, April the 19th, 2021, I posted Anachronism 3215. It's called a Paeon to you for loving a peon like me. The emptiness of elevated language may well swell and lull in such a fashion that it's pretty song when entering most ears. I can at least affirm with regard to what enters my own ears. A flourish here and there can flatter even the highest plain-spoken praise and give me cause for quite a rise. But that, I have to say, is not at all the case with you. What isn't straight as forward on the line that could be drawn as arrow from my mouth to you goes in one ear, if that, and out the other. Even the slightest of embellishment somehow makes its way through some sort of invisible harvester to be shred or shucked away before it seems such decoration even leaves a well-intended mouth. A modifier, I can hear you say. However long or fancy-looking on the page is only just as good as the malleability of the spare and solitary word that it was meant to modify. These so-called signifiers are but to you insignificant, no matter how elaborate, regardless of how many syllables or how they might with such dramatics trip sensationally off the tongue. It is clear as clear can be that you believe that to exhalate even one such hopeful lexicographical aesthetic is time spent irreversibly and irrevocably wasted, most with being what and only what they are, and that is where linguistic beauty lies. It's all the beauty words will ever need, if you ask me. I've often heard you say. This does go on, and often to this day. And while you voice so confidently on about how there's never any need to doctor elocution up, declaring what a most impressive thing it is, indeed, to utter with simplicity and never emit even a single word that isn't wholly necessary, just tell it like it is. And on such matters, how, my dear, could anyone but concur? I smile as if to convey my absolute agreement with his logic, but I'm barely there, because I've never seen a set of eyes upon so fine a face, and never held a hand belonged to anything sweeter. And all the while, in awe of all of that, I wonder how on earth I might begin to put into any words at all, not to mention simpler ones, the host of giddy transformations that occur each time that line that's formed between us gets of any distance shorter, or how, more inexplicable still, those pleasant feelings grow exponentially into such a word-defying royal, how inundated my entirety is met with such a palpable euphoria. But this I keep, and to myself in greatest hopes to not dissuade you of your presence. I've no mind at all but to never speak without any superfluity, and without an iota of abundance, to the invaluable end of here with you remaining.